How's it going, guys? Welcome to BODHI. I'm Tamal Dodge, and this is Laura. We're gonna do a full power Vinyasa workout today. We're gonna begin in child's pose. Let's come onto your hands and knees, tops of your feet flat on the mat. Sit on your heels, place your forehead to the earth. Either arms extend forward or arms down by your sides. I like to have the big toes touching, the knees wide enough apart that the ribs hang right between the inner legs. And we just take these moments and minutes in our practice to settle in. Pulling our attention away from the periphery, away from our work, responsibilities, and obligations, and giving ourselves this opportunity to just move and breathe for the next 30 minutes. The idea behind these practices are to give you a full yoga experience, a full workout, in a condensed period of time. Let's take an inhale through the nose. Hold your breath at the top. Out of the mouth. Again, inhale deeply through the nose, holding at the peak. Let it go. Go back to breathing through the nose and make your breath sound like you're fogging a mirror with your mouth shut. Find the Ujjayi pranayama. Let's extend your arms forward. Spread your fingers wide, so you're not only stretching the fingers, but the webbing between the fingers, and then sink the tailbone away from the arms, get some length, get some space. Let's tuck your toes, lift your knees, and find downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So if you want to pedal out the legs, shift your weight side to side, get all your fidgeting in now. And then eventually we just settle with the legs, hips width apart, hide the heels behind the toes. We glance at the arms, make sure they're shoulder width apart, the fingers point forward, the hands spread nice and wide. If you have a carrying angle or hypermobile arms, you can turn your fingers a little bit out to the side. We call that ulna deviation. Let the forearms lift, the upper outer arms wrap down and around. Let the belly go in, the hips move back, the thigh bones move back. Let's inhale, lift your right leg up. As you exhale, take the right knee to your nose, shoulders are over the wrists. Then inhale, extend the leg back. This time under and across to your left elbow. Reach it back, and to your right elbow. Extend it back, knee to nose. Pull it back to the left elbow. Reach it back, then to the right elbow. Extend it back on your own in that pattern. So essentially you're going knee to nose, then to left, and then you're finding your way to the right. Just playing with this full spectrum of movement for your core muscles. It's also going to help heat up your pectoralis, your upper body. And we'll meet with the leg extended back. Lunge the right foot between your hands. Stay on the ball of the back foot, but climb onto your fingers. Take a moment to steer your hips forward. Fire up the back leg. That means you're pressing the left thigh bone into the hamstring, pulling back through the inner heel. Now, take your arms down your ribs, so you're reaching them back. Your palms will either face each other or they can face the floor. The thing you want to avoid is having your palms face the sky, because that's an internal rotation. It starts to shrug the shoulders inward and congest the space. It becomes counterproductive if you do that. Crawl the shoulder blades down the back, get long through the neck by tucking the chin. And then let's inhale, come all the way up to crescent pose, reach to the sky. Settle into your stance, sink into the front knee so it rests at 90 degrees, or pressing the right calf to the right shin, softening the back leg, and using that softness in the left knee to scoop the tailbone under. Find the neutral pelvis. Your pelvis looks like a fishbowl, and if it's tilted, it's just going to spill all the water and all the fish out. So I want to keep it level. That's what I like to imagine, my pelvis just filled with koi fish. The outer hips frame in. The front ribs go in. The back ribs lift up away from the kidneys. The chest lifts and the shoulders get softer. The arms get straighter and closer together. Take a big inhale. And exhale, hands come down to the ground. Let's step back to plank. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog if you're ready. Then exhale, downward facing dog round 2. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Then inhale, extend it back. To the right elbow under and across. Extend it back. To the left elbow. Reach it back on your own. We've done this before. It's the same thing. We're just doing the other side, evening everything out. Try to keep those arms straight and strong as you're moving forward and back. And always remember, you're in control of the pace. You do this slow or fast. And that's the amazing thing about these practices is each day you can make it either harder or less intense, according to your energy level, your mood. Let's meet with the leg extended back. Lunge the foot between the hands. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Climb onto the fingers. Guide your hips forward. Fire up the back leg. Draw the chest forward. Then reach your arms down the ribs. So again, either palms face each other, which is a neutral position, or the palms face the floor, which is an external rotation. Soften the jaw, the lips, the tongue. The inhale carries you all the way up to crescent, reach to the sky. So we're pressing the left calf to the left shin. We're softening the back leg, scooping the tail under, hugging in the outer hips, knitting in the front ribs. The sternum, the middle of your chest rises. The upper outer arms start to wrap forward. Take a big inhale. And exhale, hands come down. Let's step back. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Then exhale, downward facing dog. So we'll take a big inhale through the nose. Hold your breath at the top. And then out of the mouth. Come up high in the toes. Bend the knees. Look forward. Exhale, step or spring. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, open the arms and rise to the top. Exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold your body forward. Inhale, glance out. Then exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we got one more round of this A series, but we'll simplify a little bit. Let's come up high in the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, open the arms and rise. Exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Just breath cues for this one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So that looks great. Let's lift your right leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up your hip. Come up high in your left toes and let's flip your dog. Drop your right foot to the left, take your right hand off the mat, reach it up and overhead. Lift from your chest. You're creating more of an upper back bend versus a lower back bend. Let's come back to that three-legged dog. Right hand to the mat, right leg to the sky. You can square the hips, knee to nose, shoulders are over the wrists. Without lifting the palms, step it through. Stay on the ball of your back foot. Run your arms down the ribs. So we've been here before. We're just going to add on. Remember, this is a full body workout we're going for today. Put more weight into the right foot. The left foot gets light and comes up. Warrior three. So specifically, the mound of the right big toe should glue into the floor. And then we soften the right knee so there's some buoyancy in the joint. So the right leg looks straight, but it's not. Only you can feel the difference. We dorsiflex the left foot and spin the left inner thigh to the sky. Take your hands at prayer. Keep your hands at prayer until further notice. Bend your right leg and step way back to crescent. Now hook your left elbow to the outside of the right knee, twist. Get the elbows stacked. Apply more pressure with the top hand down into the bottom hand, and then you'll find your thumbs closer to the heart center. If you want more, you can open your arms up. Look to get longer through the sides of the waist. Take a big inhale. Then exhale, hands come down. Let's step back. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great job. So we'll lift the left leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip, come up high in the right toes. Now flip the dog. Left foot to the right, left hand off the mat. Reach it up and overhead. Lift from the chest. Let's come back to the three-legged dog. Left hand to the mat, left leg to the sky. Bring the knee to the nose. Step it through. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Run your arms down the ribs. So we know where we're going. There's no surprises. Now it's just about cleaning it up and keeping the structure of the poses as we go along. All the way into the left foot. Right foot lifts. Warrior three. Think about gluing the mound of that left big toe into the floor. Soft bend in the left knee. Square the hips and lead with the right inner thigh to the sky. Sometimes there's not a slouch in the upper back, but there tends to be too much of a cobra, and there's like a dipping in your mid-spine, so take the front ribs in. Hands come to prayer. Keep your hands at prayer. Bend the left knee and step way back to crescents. Hook the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. We're moving now. So the elbows are stacking, the left hip is hiding, the right leg is firing. If you want more, you can open your arms. Just try to soften the face a bit. There's a tendency when things get really tough to have that look like you're driving without sunglasses and there's a glare off your front of your car. Take a big inhale, and then exhale, hands come down. Let's step back, let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Perfect. So we're gonna rise high on your toes. We'll bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, stepper spring. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low, reach high, Utkatasana. Exhale, stand up. Same exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Surya Namaskar B, inhale, chair pose. Exhale to folds. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through, back heel down. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, hands come down. Let's step back, let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Back heel down. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, hands come down. We step back. We lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we just have one more round of that coming. Then we'll get into our final standing sequence. Let's come up high in the toes, bend the knees, look forward, exhale, step or float. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, stand. Same exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through, back heel down. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, hands come down. We step back, we lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior pose. Exhale, hands come down. We step back, we lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a big inhale through the nose. Hold your breath at the top. Out of the mouth. Let's step your feet together. We'll drift to plank. Kick both heels to the right. Send your left arm up, side arm balance, Vashisthasana. If you want to modify, you can always drop your right knee to the floor underneath the right hip for more support. Otherwise, turn your left hand down, reach overhead. Dorsiflex the feet, separate the heels a little bit. Scoop the tailbone towards the heels. Let's reach your left arm up. Left hand down, top of a push-up, pause in plank. Right foot lifts. Knee to nose. Step it through. Turn the back heel down. Leave your right arm where it is, wedged against the outer right calf. Reach your left arm to the sky. Turn your left hand down, reach over your head. So I like to press the outer right leg against the inner right arm, and that's going to help guide the right sit bone under. It's going to encourage the open twist, the turning of the chest to the sky. Then we anchor down the outer edge of your back foot. So the inner left arch, inner left calf, inner left thigh lifts. And we breathe. These long holds, they'll get you. Think warrior two and come all the way up. Place your right forearm on top of your right quadricep. Have your right palm face up. Turn your left hand down, reach overhead. So it's essentially the same kind of movement. It's still the Parsvakonasana. It's just a modified variation for now. It's not going to stay this way. So I like to press my right forearm down into that right quadricep, and that's going to help create space between my right trapezius and ear. Get longer through the sides of your waist and longer through the sides of the neck. Now when you're ready, let's reach your right arm forward as well, so both arms reach out. Oh, now it's the more intense variation, the suspended side angle. Come up warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Extend your right arm forward. Place the right hand on the right shin, floor or a block, left arm up, triangle, Trikonasana. So stamp the right big toe down, maybe lift the other four toes up on that foot. Seal the outer edge of the back foot down. Hug the outer right calf, thigh, and hip in. Take your left hand to your left hip. Look 12 inches in front of you. Place your right fingers there. Maybe put your hand on a block there. Back foot comes up. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So ground down that right big toe, stack the left side on top of the right, then reach the left arm up. Angle your left big toe slightly down. And this is where I want you to bend your right leg and think warrior two and step way back. Turn your right palm up, reach it up, drop the left hand to left thigh, find reversed warrior. Then exhale, windmill the hands down to the ground. Let's step back to plank. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last side, guys. Let's step your feet together. Drift to plank. Kick both heels to the left. Send your right arm up. So again, if you want to simplify, you can always drop the left knee to the floor underneath the left hip for more support. Otherwise, we're dorsiflexing the feet, the big toes are touching, the heels are separating. The top arm reaches over your head. The front ribs go in. Let's reach the right arm up. Right hand comes down, top of a push-up. Pause, left foot lifts. Knee to nose. Step it through. Back heel turns down. Leave your left arm where it is in the outside of that left shin and calf, and then reach your right arm to the sky. Turn the right hand down, reach over your head. So again, we're pressing the outer left leg against the inner left arm. We're thinking of dragging our heels towards each other like you're trying to bunch up the center of your mat. That should help you pull in your pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. few more breaths. We're just hanging out. This is my idea of hanging out. Come to my house, we all hang out in Parsvottanasana. Let's come up warrior two. Oh, yeah. Place your left forearm on top of your left quad. Turn the right hand down, reach overhead. So if we're getting really nitpicky, that left palm should face up. Now press the top of that left forearm into the quadricep and create space in the shoulders. Notice if your torso's kind of arching like a rainbow. Look to straighten it out. And activating your core muscles, let's reach your left arm forward. This is where we get the shaky legs, the shaky body. Everything's working overtime. Come up warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Extend your left arm forward. Place the left hand on the left shin, floor, or a block. Right arm up. Trikonasana. So again, we're always looking to work from the roots, from the base. The left big toe's gluing down. Maybe the other four toes lift up on that foot. The outer edge of that back foot is sealing down. There's a softness in that left knee. So the leg looks straight, but it's not. The left hip is drawing under, left glute muscle. Now we'll take the right hand to the right hip, look 12 inches in front of you, place your left fingers there, take your back foot off of the ground, half moon Ardha Chandrasana, stack the entire right side on top of the left, then reach your right arm up. Angle the right big toe slightly down. Now, we're going to bend the left leg, step way back to warrior two. Oh, turn the left palm up, reach it up, drop the right hand to right thigh, then exhale, windmill the hands down. Let's get out of there, step back to plank. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, back bends. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great job, guys. So we get to cool down now. Let's lift your right leg up. Lunge your right foot between your hands. Drop the left knee to the floor. Release your left toes and take a moment to scoot that left leg further back. Now we'll find the pigeon pose. Walk your right foot to the left, drop the right knee to the right. Go to your forearms. You can lay all the way into it. If you need a block or a towel underneath your right hamstring, that's always a nice option. We'll be here for a good minute. Making our descent. Let's come onto your hands. Let's tuck your back toes and find downward facing dog. Let's lift the left leg up, lunge the left foot between the hands, drop the right knee, release the right toes, scoot the right leg back, then find the pigeon. Walk the left foot to the right, drop the left knee to the left. You can use a prop if you need it underneath that left hamstring. Go to your forearms, lie all the way into it. Again, we'll be here for another minute. From here, you come onto your hands, tuck your back toes, find downward facing dog. You can pedal it out, you can shake it out. Then let's lower to your knees, cross one ankle over the other, sit behind your feet, swoop your legs through to the front. Scoot forward, let's lay on your back. Once you're on your back, bend your knees, set your feet on the floor, heels towards the butt, plant the palms, lift the hips, bridge pose. You can interlace your fingers underneath the back, tuck the upper arm bones underneath you. If you want more, you can take upward facing bow if that's in your practice at home. And the toes are pointing forward or slightly inward. The inner thighs are rolling down. The tailbone is drawing forward. Take a big inhale. And exhale, come on down. Let's hug the knees to the chest. Let's release your left leg out, only hug the right knee in, send your right arm out to the right, palm up, look to the right, twist the right knee across the body to the left, maybe scoot that left hip to the right a bit more. Hug the right knee into your chest. Release it next to left. Let's hug the left knee into your chest. Send your left arm out to the left. Look to the left and twist the left knee to the right. Again, maybe scoot the right hip to the left a bit. Hug the left knee into your chest. Let's hug both knees into your chest. Place your forehead onto your knees. Take a very big inhale. Hold your breath. Squeeze everything into one tight little ball. And then let it go. Sprawl open. Shavasana. You've arrived. Let your body rest. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Te Namine Jayatam Srimate Kati Ani Devi Dasi Kripa Abdaye Patitanam Bando Radha Krishna Pada Kamala Devi Jaya Jaya Namo Namo Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Jaya Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Hanuman, 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 Sitaram, 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 Sitaram. Together, take a big inhale through your nose, hold your breath. Let it go. Look at the fingers, the toes, bring movement back to the body. And with your eyes still shut, let's roll over to your right side. And with your eyes still closed, let's come up to seated. Sit up tall, take your hands at prayer in front of your heart. Follow your breath. In yoga, they say we are not these temporary material bodies, but we are an eternal spirit or soul that gives this body life. That it is the journey for us to discover who we are, what our purpose is, and why we exist. They suggest the path for everyone is to engage in spiritual activities, to cleanse the dust of material conditioning and come to a place where we have a true sense of self. Food for thought. Take a big inhale. Hold your breath. Let it go. Namaste.